I died. Oh my god, you can't be cheap playing this game. Oh. Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone on a non-binary spectrum, my name is Hexley, and welcome back to What's Your Story. Now today, a certain story, boop, just came out for early access, which is CSI, and I don't know if you know this. Well, some people might actually not know this, but CSI is a crime investigation show. As you can see, it says crime scene investigation. It's like a lot of murder, a lot of forensics, and stuff like that. And sometimes it usually does, CSI Las Vegas, there's CSI Miami, there's CSI New York. I think that's usually the ones I know. Because I know my mom, she watched a lot of CSI Las Vegas. That was her favorite one. And who do I know that kept watching the Miami one? I think my sister liked Miami. But yeah, an early access just came out for it, which I was kind of excited for anyway. So let's just get into it. Only 5 episodes. You just moved back to Las Vegas to join the CSI team. Follow the story and choose which evidence to follow to solve the case. Got it. Boop. No, it has been ages since I've even seen it, because my mom would binge watch it. So if you would have had me play this back then, I would have been able to tell who was who. But like looking at this now, I don't know who any of these people are. Like, the one notable character I remember is Dude from CSI Miami, and that's because he's a freaking meme. Wow, the clothes in this one to choose from actually look decent. Customize, and I'm done. And I'm done. Oh, wait. I should probably turn down a bit. I don't want it picking up. Wow, finally made it to the Las Vegas crime lab. I'm not sure where I'm going though. Just play it cool. I need to find someone. Oh, here comes someone. I'll ask her. Excuse me, could you help me? I'm looking for Mr. Grissom's office. Don't worry, I'll take you to Grissom. I'm Catherine Willows, assistant supervisor. Oh, so I have Kenny, I have Android 18, who did I have? I had Agora on Baywatch, I have just regular Hexley on Divergent, because that was what I was trying it out, and that was the only story that seemed, I was saving Scream, and other than Scream, that was the only one that seemed interesting. I'm gonna call you... No. Yancy. Should be like Nancy Drew, but Yancy Drew. I read some of your cases in Reno. Very impressive. Now look, there's a thingy. So how do you feel about working in Vegas? I love trying new things. I just hope I fit in. I'm a bit shy. Let's say she likes trying new things. Ooh, it's a bullet. Vegas has all the latest tech and the best CSIs, so I'm excited to be here. Great, I love your enthusiasm. Here's Grissom's office. See you around. Welcome to the team. Who works in this office? Looks like a mad scientist or a serial killer. Well, when you have to hunt down killers, you gotta think like them. You gotta keep your work area just like how they actually. There's a serial killer would probably be more cleaner about it. This is the strangest office I've ever seen. Thank you. Are you Mr. Grissom? Call me Gil. Or call me Grissom. Just don't call you late for dinner, right? Why? Sorry, I tell bad jokes when I get nervous. I mean, I thought it was good. I didn't mean to call your office strange. We should experience strange daily, and yes. You are a truck going by. Thank you. We needed to know that. We tend to overlook the familiar. As a scientist, even the most familiar should be observed as strange. Okay. You must be Yancy. Yep, that's me. Are you ready for your first day? I can't wait to dive in. Let's do this. I've been dreaming of this for years. I'm looking forward to my first case. Great, the enthusiasm will serve you well. You're from here, correct? So, you do recognize me? Was it my face or my name? Both, but it was long ago. Oh, was I like one of the... Was I a victim or was I a suspect? I investigated your father's murder. Oh, I was a victim. What do you remember from back then? I remember that my dad was murdered. What kind of question is that? I don't think it's good to say I try not to remember those days. I mean, okay, thank you. God, I haven't filled that out in forever. I gotta do something about that. It was the worst moment of my life. Yeah, that seems very accurate. Of all of the horrors I've seen in my life, nothing will erase that from my memory. You were a very observant child. Finding my dad's body, that's a memory I wish I could forget. Oh, that's not... A child finding their parents' body, their corpse, that is not something that's ever gonna go away. Repressed, probably, but not go away. I'm sorry you had to witness such a horrific event. That was one of my first cases. You've inspired me to become a CSI. So I figured that I should work with you. Well then, it's time for your first case. Shouldn't be tough. It's a trash run. What's a trash run? A homeless man found deceased in Samstown. Do you consider homeless people as trash? Not the person, the case. It's a case as simple as taking out the trash. We have a lot of deceased vagrants in Vegas. Most die of natural causes. Do you have a more complicated case? Like, let's just start off easy, I don't mind. Cases come based on rank and rotation. So trash run it is. Yeah. Ew, bug. Here's what the choices say about you. I am ballistics and entomology. You stand up for the little guy. You'd rather take the bullet than see people get stepped on. I will take all of those gems, thank you. I knew you were gonna do that! So, like, the more frequent that whole crashing thing it does when I have the screen mirroring on, I'm thinking it's starting to get less annoying just because I'm now expecting it. So, yeah. But I wish it just didn't happen at all. It's like my college professor said, it's not where you start, but where you end. And, well, that's definitely the bottom. Hopefully, we don't end up as on the next victim list. We get a few of these trash runs a day. No worries, should I go on my own? All the other CSIs are busy on cases, so I'll head out there with you. I'd love to learn from the best. I have a couple of items to finish. Could you wait for me outside? Yeah, of course. Psst, psst. Hello? Hey, stranger. Know who this is? Great. It's my ex, Alex. Alex always did have the worst timing. You answered. Aren't you gonna talk? I can still picture Alex. You know what? I've been kind of picking a girl for most of the part, so this time I'll just pick a guy. Hey, Alex. So you do remember me. Don't be melodramatic. Of course I remember you. I guess you've been avoiding my calls? Yes. Yes, I have. You're not the only one. I've been avoiding Lily's calls for over a year now. You could have at least told me you moved back. I've been busy. Could we just start over? No, you're the ex for a reason. Come to dinner with me? I'll pay. Give me one good reason why. Because it's a free meal. Okay, that's a good point. But it's a free meal from you. So that kind of cancels it out, right? And I've never seen you turn one down. Damn it, he's right. Okay, that's a pretty good reason. Then it better be expensive. I want to make sure you pay. I've been paying since I lost you. Okay, one more stipulation. No pickup lines or I leave right then. So where do you want to meet? Marcian's, and 8 o'clock. Fine, I'm ordering the most expensive item. I wouldn't expect anything less. And I can't do tonight, I'm working. Make the reservation for tomorrow. Okay, then it's a date. No, it's two people eating dinner together. Whatever you want to call it. I'm just happy to see you. Bye. I just hope I didn't make a mistake. Everything alright? Yeah, just an ex who wants to get dinner. I'm having mixed feelings. Most people say trust your gut. Not me. Your feelings, like people, lie easily. I say trust the evidence impartially. So, not how I feel about the evidence? Trust the facts? If that works, let me know so I can try it myself. I will. You're not dressed for the crime scene. Go get ready. I don't think I can afford that because I'm saving my gems. Yeah, so... Alright, if that's the only clothes you have, darn it, kid. But at least try to act professional. The heck was the giant lady? David, meet the new CSI, Yancy. Nice to meet you. I'm David Phillips. This is my face. I'm the coroner's assistant. David is responsible for the body. No one touches the body until David clears it. I process the scene and David processes the body. Got it. How's it feel to partner with the boss on your first case? Well, honored. Grissom is my role model. I feel it's like a dream to work alongside him. Keep your eyes and ears open. Grissom's the best. He can find anything. Even a contact lens. Sorry about that, Grissom. I lost my lens at a scene last week. What's your first blush? Excuse me? Tell me what you see before you process. I'm interested in your first impression. I mean, that? We'd have to check liver temp and lividity. My guess he's been here for less than half a day? I'm very impressed with your observation. Good job sticking to the evidence. What can you tell us, David? Victim has blood coming from his abdomen. That definitely doesn't sound like natural causes. What are you looking at, Grissom? A lot of people are going to a tent over there. It might be the victim's tent. and he's being robbed. I'll ask an officer to guard the tent. Stay here and process with David. Liver temp is at 33.2 degrees Celsius. Dropped about 4.3 degrees. That's about 1.5 degrees every hour. The victim died about 3 hours ago. The killer might still be nearby. Someone must have heard him scream. We should keep our eyes peeled. Why do you say that? This doesn't look premeditated. They might have stashed the weapon. Notice anything about the wound? Multiple tears in centralized area. The perforations are shallow. Discoloration, pus, looks like an infection. Do you think COD was infection? Sepsis? Have to get him to the coroner's office. It looks like the murder weapon was a cylindrical. Do you want to look around the scene? Definitely, there could be evidence. I like how enthusiastic you are. I'll secure the body if you want to check the area. I'll start by taking overall pictures. Miss Lady? Can I help you? Ma'am? You're kind of in the way of an investigation, ma'am. The victim's jacket is discolored. White. You have a strange sense of humor. The victim's jacket. Oh, wait, what? I thought that was red. The victim is positioned. Wait, it looked like it was white in certain areas. The victim is positioned. Good observation. Maybe the victim looked at his killer. There's a broken bottle on the ground. Defense weapon or the murder weapon? I should compare the bottle to the victim's wounds. This looks just like the wound. I'll get it back to the lab for analysis. The glass matches the glass in the victim's wound. This might be the murder weapon. Great job. Grissom, the victim was stabbed. Maybe this was a serial killer? 3 bodies make a serial killer. We have 1. I know you're eager for a big case, but let's not get ahead of the evidence. David, check the victim's pockets for any ID. Yo, who is homegirl? There's something in his pockets. Is it? But it's definitely not a wallet. What is it? Oh! It's a human hand. By the size of it, it's a female hand. Seems like this now involves 2 murders. So 2 murders in this case? Which has just made it our top priority. Looks like we're gonna need an extra hand. Yo, I heard you like dead bodies, so I put the dead woman's hand inside of another body. So that was good. It was supposed to be a simple case, but when new evidence is found, it's all hands on deck. Oh, ha ha ha, get it? 'Cause we found a hand. Oh my god. I'll do the first 2 episodes, so. How's your first day? Well, it's been interesting. I found a hand inside of his pocket. Why don't you brief me? Victim is a homeless man, COD, stabbing. But what's interesting is what we found in his pocket. That's a human hand. Yes, and it's not the victim's hand either. It's a woman's hands. Nice manicure. That manicure wouldn't be caught dead in this area. Seems like the rest of the woman agrees with you. What do you mean? No sign of the rest of her body in this area. Any theories so far? Nothing based on evidence, but I have a thought. Could be a revenge killing. 2 victims are unrelated. The homeless man was a serial killer. Nah, I don't think that. Could be a revenge killing. The 2 victims are unrelated. That could be it. I don't know why. I kind of feel like I don't want to make a bad guess right now. Could be a revenge killing. Yeah, it could be unrelated. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I think the homeless guy found this hand, then got murdered before he could turn it in. Now that's a plausible theory. Good thinking. Hopefully we can learn more from the scene. Plus, in CSI, like, the way Las Vegas is in the show, everyone just murdering everybody. So it could be like he found the hand of the woman who was murdered by someone, and then he just so happened to be murdered by someone else. It could easily just be 2 different killers. That's just how wild Las Vegas be in the show. I don't know how Las Vegas is in real life. But I remember this show used to scare me. I was like, I never want to go to Las Vegas. Never. Have you started processing yet? Only took overall photos so far. Then let's dig in, see what we can find. Looks like a clean cut at the wrist. I think it was the hand. I think this hand was preserved. Maybe the prints will give us an ID. I'll print the homeless man while I'm at it. Good job, Yancy. Thank you. I'll send the prints to the lab so techs can run I'll send the prints to the lab so techs can run AFIS. There are some glass shards here with the blood. Didn't David find glass in the Vic's wound? You think the Vic was killed with a broken bottle? Makes a good weapon of convenience. Let's trace from the bottle. Good thinking. That looks like some cast off. The blood tells us where the victim was stabbed here. Which means this wasn't a body dropped. Yep, we're definitely at the primary crime scene. Great job processing. Buzz, buzz. Oh wait, I don't have to make that freaking noise. That makes the noise. I only made it on the first screen because it was like, that must be Mandy with the results. Hi, Yancy. We got the prints results back. Anything helpful? No matching AFIS to the severe female hand. Darn. And the homeless male? He had a history of public intoxication, so we got a match. I'm sending over the details now. They have a match for a homeless guy. His name is Hugh. Now we need to find out where Hugh set up camp. I can save you time. We already have his camp. Grissom set up a uni to guard it from theft. You'll need to process the scene. If you think you can impress me. Okay. It's 10. I died. Oh my god, you can't be cheap playing this game. Oh. Ow, a part of me just died. I'm not kidding. Wow, you really do live up to your reputation, do I? I'm dying on the inside. Oh wait, I forgot. I can change the eyes. Hang on. Let's go with these. I don't know what color these are. These look nice. Oh god. Okay. Smartphone, empty box, shopping cart wheels, stack of papers. Is there a smartphone? Oh, smartphone empty box. What's that? Looks rather new. I'll check if it was stolen. Must be. How could he afford his phone? Well, I mean, just because they're homeless doesn't mean they can't. Some people, a lot of homeless people have phones. Must be. How could he afford a phone? Not sure if that's useful. Keep searching. Got it. Prescription pill bottle, yearbook, and old photos. This is not on the list, but I think I see a condom wrapper on this pillow. Let's try the prescription pill bottle. It's Hugh's prescription for clozapine. What's that for? Isn't that an antipsychotic? It sure is. My bet is Hugh has schizophrenia. We know a little bit more about our victim, but something here should connect to the murder. Oh, condom wrappers! Well, this isn't usually on a condom wrapper. Pink feathers? That's odd. Yo! I'm a genius. I caught that like that. Look, I'd be a CSI. Not really. Well, that's odd. I'm not sure where the pink feathers come from. What was that? Well, showgirls. They are showgirls, right? So that must mean that the lady who was killed was a showgirl. I'm not sure where the pink feathers come from. I don't see any flamingos out here. They're synthetic, so it's not from a bird. Maybe from a scarf? Could be. So what makes you think scarf? The lady in the pink featherhead scarf. That lady in the pink feathered scarf. Oh, snap! She's been watching us investigate. Ooh, then we shouldn't be rude. Let's invite her for a conversation. Let's grill it. No, let's try persuasive. You think you're that good? I don't know if I have to spend gems again. I'm not that good. I can get a confession out of a priest. Alex, you need to bring her to the station. You can question her with Captain Brass. Great, let's see if anything hatches. Hope we didn't keep you waiting too long. I don't know any of these characters, so I'm just making up these voices as I go. That's fine. It's nice and warm in here. How well did you know Hugh? Never heard of him. Lori, this will go on a lot smoother if you don't lie. I swear, I never heard of him. Someone killed him. It wasn't an accident. They killed him? If you cared for him, help us find this killer. Hugh and I got warm with each other. But that don't mean nothing. Maybe you're the jealous type? So some other girl sleeps with Hugh. You chop her hand off, then stab him. We found a female's hand in his pocket. Do you know whose hand it is? It ain't mine. I like how she waved. I need to get Lori to talk. Plead with Lori. Bribe Lori. Oh, snap. Let's try pleading. Let's be nice about it. You loved Hugh. I can tell. Yes, I did. I really did. Then why don't you Then don't you want to find his killer? Do it for Hugh. But I don't know anything. I swear. Think something new had to have happened. Okay, There is one thing. Hugh had just gotten a bunch of money. He was flaunting it around. He even bought himself a fancy phone. Fancy phone? You know, the ones you could play a bunch of games on? Lots of people wanted it. Thank you, Laurie. Interesting. Sounds like the killer was after Hugh's money. Or the killer could be, or the killer is the person who Hugh got the money from. Makes sense. We have to find that phone. But then again, like, that would mean it would be a premeditated murder. And that would have meant that we wouldn't have found a murder weapon because it wouldn't have been there. So it had, yeah, right. So someone was there. Someone wanted it and then just killed him. Makes sense, we have to find that phone. If we find the phone, we might find out whose hand was cut off. I wasn't so sure about letting you into interrogation, but you handled it well. Thank you, Captain Brass. Call me Jim. I'm gonna call you Brass. So, what did you think of your first interrogation? Felt good to get back on the job. This is an entirely different one now. What's my forensic focus? 25-20 multiple skills. CSI pop-up special S1 multiple description. You broke the forensic focus. Oh no! But at least I get complimentary gems out of it. God damn it. I did plenty of these in Reno. It's good to be back in the swing of things. You did great. Now go home and get some rest. Yay! No rest for me. I still have to meet up with Alex. I can't show up in this. Ah! Girl, my soul already died doing something with gems to investigate stuff. You think I'm spending gems on clothes for an ex? You tripping. You is tripping to the highest degree, my child. Here goes nothing. To the highest degree, Yancy was tripping. Hi, Alex. Are you ready to get this over with? Did you just come from work? Yeah, it's been a long day. Did you want to talk about it? Not unless you want to hear about dead bodies. Well, this is gonna be fun. So, what do you want to talk about? You asked me here. What do you want to say? What do you want to say? I guess I just wanted to say I'm sorry. That's a good start. Sorry for what? I'm sorry that I was stupid and that I hurt you. And I'm really sorry that I ruined what we had. That was the biggest mistake I've ever made. And how about you apologize for hooking up with my best friend? I never hooked up with Lily. It never went that far. You still kissed her, Alex. Yeah, about that night. Yeah, that night. Fine, you want the truth? That's all I ever wanted. That's literally what we broke up for. You wouldn't tell the truth. Yes, I went there that night. Yes, I kissed her. It was a huge mistake. The biggest mistake I've ever made. But it never would have gone further than that kiss. You know, it doesn't matter that nothing more happened. The fact that you kissed her is bad enough. I know. Do you think you'll ever forgive me? I don't know. I wouldn't count on it. I would just need more time. I want to. Let's stay lukewarm on this. You can't just say you're sorry and all's forgiven. I'm willing to work on it as long as it takes. And I'll be completely honest from now on. I'll believe it when I see it. This is so dumb, but it took that one mistake to realize how much you meant to me. I like how she was like, I need to dress nice and fancy for the date, but he showed up looking like a bum. You're right, that is dumb. Lily turned me down. Nothing more would have happened. I think this whole thing was a mistake. I have to go. Please, Yancy. Don't leave me like this. I'll always be sorry about what ruined what we had. I'm not even upset about losing you. I haven't spoken to my best friend in years because of your lies. You think that she wanted you? That she was to blame? Oh wait, you let me think that she wanted you. That she was to blame. I never even heard her side of the story. I just didn't want you to blame me. Well now, look, you lied and now I blame you. So, you know what? It ended up this way regardless. But Lily never did anything wrong. Well, I know that now. She called me a few weeks ago, but I didn't answer. You should call her. Hear her out. I have to go. If it calls Gems to answer the phone, I'm not gonna do it. So just so you know. When will I see you again? When I'm ready. But first, I have to call Lily back. Oh, that was the end of the episode. Alright. Okay, so that was the end of episode 2. I'm not going to do episode 3 because I'm not. But yeah, that was actually pretty good. The investigation stuff, that was actually mad fun. So that's kind of what I was hoping it was going to be. So which is why I was excited to do it. And now that now it's confirmed that it's as fun as I thought it was going to be, I might play it maybe after Scream. Because I gotta save my gems. I'm cheap. You saw how much that one gem choice killed me. You saw how much giving into that just killed me. I have to save my gems. I can't do that. I can't do it. So, this has been the What's Your Story app. This has also been the CSI story. And I have been Hexley. Bye-bye.